Welcome to today's webinar. Step up your hotel experience with LS Central for Hotels. Just a little housekeeping before we get started. Everybody is muted by default. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the question box in your GoToWebinar control panel. We will answer them and any other questions you might have at the end of the presentation. In a few days, we will send you a recording of this webinar and further information. My name is Christian Johansson, and with me today are Eloise Freigang and Lucia Mary Munch. We are happy to have so many participants in this webinar, and thank you for your interest for our new solution. The hospitality industry has been hit especially hard during the last few months. Some of the changes that took place will have lasting effects. Even if there are challenges ahead, these changes are also creating new opportunities.
COVID-19 has had strong repercussions on the hospitality industry. While some of the effects will be short-term, others will have a lasting impact. We have had many conversations with our customers and partners that operate in the hospitality industry and have noticed some trends already shaping up. In the past few months, more people have had to or decided to isolate. Some hotels have embraced this new need and they cut themselves a new role, renting rooms with all necessities covered, Wi-Fi to shopping to medical tests to people who needed a place to self-isolate. This is a fantastic example of innovative thinking with benefits for both the hotel and for the customers. New hygiene and cleanliness standards are becoming necessary. Chains like Hilton, Marriott, Four Seasons, and Accor are now taking these requirements in their stride. They are setting clear protocols that go from room cleaning to food safety and promoting them in order to win the confidence of travelers. This is a good example of a challenge that can become an opportunity. Hotels with clear policies will help win over competitors such as Airbnb properties, where quality assurances cannot be guaranteed. Staff and customer empowerment will remain important. Many predict that guests will want fewer human touch points. This focus on safety and distancing does not mean that guests want a less experience-driven stay. No, more than ever, employees, departments, and technology must work together seamlessly to keep guests engaged on their own terms. This means that interactions must have a level of automation and be within the guest's individual control. Brand differentiation and uniqueness are key to attracting guests. Hotels and resorts need to find the differentiating elements that separate them from the competition. Some may need to build this difference, perhaps entering new markets or varying their traditional product offering. We expect hotels and resorts, which create unique experiences for their guests, to be the one that prosper in the next post-COVID phase. Personalization is still important to guests. Guests want to be recognized and treated in an individual way. But to do that, hotels need to communicate directly with customers and get to know their preferences. Until now, third-party agents like travel agencies have been the ones dealing with guests. But the tide has changed. With fewer travel agents in the market and a greater risk of cancellation and changes of plans, we expect more consumers will want to book direct. This is a great opportunity for hospitality businesses to create a direct relationship with consumers. I was fortunate to interview Paul Campbell, the CFO of Trial Club in Jamaica, on how they navigated through COVID-19. Picture 2,200 acres of rolling hills and valleys down to 1.5 miles of private shoreline and beach club. This is the Trial Club. They also have a hotel and golf courses, and of course pride on their warm Jamaican hospitality. COVID-19 happened right in the middle of their busiest period of the year. The impact was devastating. they had to cancel all upcoming bookings, and guests that were already there had to leave. Now they have a combination between owners and guests. All the villas are owned by different individuals, and trial manages each villa. The resort stayed open, although with more limited services. Few staff members were left on site, while some worked from home, which is not something they normally do. They had to take some precautions like updating their security. They increased hygiene practices all over, making sanitations more frequent and more evident. Like many other players such as Hilton and Four Seasons, they are cooperating with local cleaning suppliers to ensure exceptionally high cleaning standards. The Trial Club expects to go back to normal around Thanksgiving in November, but still hope the situation may stabilize earlier, perhaps even in July or August this year. What matters is that when it's safe to open, they will be ready to welcome guests with a heightened focus on guest safety. They are strengthening their sanitation practices and communicating their commitment. They are designing physical spaces to accommodate people's needs for physical distancing and adding more contactless services such as a mobile check-in, online reservation, and so on. They are using personalized communications and creating fresh experiences to attract guests and reassure them to visit, because it will be safe and it will be fantastic. Their marketing team has been reaching out to guests during the past few months, spreading positivity and inspiration to stay top of mind with loyalty customers and connect with new audiences, and to bring them some much needed joy. Once they reopen, it will be important for them to have technology that supports them. They have also invested in a new PMS and accounting system, which will help them deliver a guest experience that is seamless and personalized, even if there may be less physical interaction. And all of this without losing the world-famous warm Jamaican hospitality.
As you heard from Eloise, COVID-19 forced Trial Club to change. As travel restarts, they will be converging exactly on the trends she highlighted earlier: cleanliness, guests' desire to isolate, technology that puts guests and staff in control, having a point of difference, and personalized interactions and experiences. But to transform world changes, hotels and resorts need technology that gives them visibility into their businesses and enables them to automate tasks and empower employees. LS Central for Hotels is a next-generation PMS. The breadth of functionality enables you to create unique experiences that go beyond traditional hospitality, and to collect data on your guests, which can be used to build truly personalized communication with a 360-degree view of your guest. LS Central for Hotels is a holistic solution for hotels and resorts. The solution is based on Microsoft Business Central, which can be deployed as public or hybrid cloud or on-premise. With our solution, hoteliers can use just one platform to run their hospitality, hotel, retail, and event business. On top of the Hotel Property Management System, PMS, they get deep retail and hospitality-specific functionality. This means they can easily manage all their key processes: check-ins, check-outs, spa bookings, reservations, retail sales, table and kitchen management, you name it. And since it's a single platform, they get a complete insight with Power BI reports, payment integrations options, and web booking integrations with our APIs. LS Retail's value proposition is to simplify hoteliers' business environment and deliver superior experiences with our enterprise-wide solution. LS Central for Hotels consists of three main functional areas. The PMS part itself, with check-in and out, creation of packages, invoice management, pre-routing, and task management. The rate management part, with dynamic pricing, restrictions, contracts, and rate groups. The extension part, with API communication, booking channel support, housekeeping, and in-room management integration for those that choose to do that. We will now show you the in-demand functionality and demonstrate the solution.
Welcome to Hotel Luxa, our LS Central for Hotels demo environment. With LS Central for Hotels, we support your complete guest journey, from creating new reservations, check-in, going to the restaurant, adding activities and entertainment to a smooth and easy checkout. LS Central for Hotels runs in a browser and therefore can be supported by any device, which allows you full flexibility to equip your staff with the right tools, no matter where they are in the hotel. The POS and the back office are just different pages of LS Central for Hotels. If we'd like to create individual reservations, we go to the reservation page and fill in all the needed information. And confirm the booking. Group reservations work a little bit different. If we go to the group reservation page, we have the chance to enter a company name and a group name. And a contact person and a country. Below here, we can choose the different kinds of rooms. We confirm the booking and open it. We can expand the group to individualize the booking. We can add individual persons. And can add activities below here, like a table reservation. Here you see the real-time availabilities in your restaurants. We choose 6 o'clock. If we now open the POS, we can log on with our user ID and get automatically redirected to the front screen. Here you can see the arrivals and the departures and the rooms and much more. You can also place your logo here and insert weather forecasts or any other websites which can display local events or other happenings of your choice. If we go to the arrivals list, we can see that Sabina, Hull, Brit and the Lorries group is coming. We're gonna go to Hull's overview and see his guest profile with all the information. We can now allocate a room to to him. And we want to upgrade him because he has stayed with us before. Here we have the choice between upselling and upgrading. We upgrade him. Once he has arrived, we can check him in. The same counts for the group. We can all check them in. By going to the floor plan, we can see that every room has been now defined. And now they are all ready to enjoy the stay at the beautiful Hotel Luxa. Also, the housekeeping has been updated accordingly. The housekeeping app can be used on any device, for instance a smartphone. You can easily check the statuses or filter. If we now move to the restaurant POS, we can see the reservation we have done before. Now we can auto-allocate a table. We also know that Hal would like to enjoy a dinner at the restaurant Luxa. So we place him at the table and are going to order a dinner. He would like to order broccoli chicken with baked tomato and potatoes, and he is going for water. He doesn't like onions, so therefore we're gonna exclude the onions. Chicken, broccoli and milk cannot be excluded because they are essential for the recipe. Now we are all going to send this to the kitchen. Here you could choose between printing out the slips at the different kitchen stations or using our kitchen display service. In the meanwhile, the status of the table is also changing until the food is served. When Hal is ready to pay, we post the transaction directly to his room. After Hal has finished eating at our restaurant Luxa, he's also going to the spa to enjoy a massage. So we're gonna open our spa POS and add a massage. We're gonna choose tomorrow and find a suitable time. Now we can choose the right resource, which is available at the date and time. We have the choice between Linda and Benjamin. We choose Benjamin. Click OK. And now are ready to post the transaction to Hal's room. Going back to the hotel POS, we can see both transactions displayed. While performing the early checkout, we have the opportunity to split the bill in all different ways. We offer all different kinds of splitting possibilities, and as well as payment possibilities. Now we can continue and check Hull out. This guest journey has been a small outlook of how LS Central for Hotels allows you to discover a 360-degree view of your guest and enables your staff with a complete guest history throughout the hotel or your resort. Whether you operate a single-store hotel or a multi-chain operation, reporting and keeping an eye on performance is of high importance. LS Insight gives you the information you need to know your guest base and increase your performance. LS Insight is built in Power BI, which is Microsoft Business Intelligence service in the cloud. When you use LS Insight, you get access to reporting optimized datasets and all the Microsoft Power BI reports with their advanced calculations and relationships. The graphical interface displays the data in a very intuitive way. And the best part is that you can choose how the data should be visualized. You can easily change the graphical style using a pie chart or a bar diagram or a line chart or a map, whatever works best for your hotel or your resort. You can even import your own style if you want. And that is the beauty of LS Insight. We have built everything for you, so you can just add your data and get started. But at the same time, you can also customize the reports to your needs. Because of the star schema design, all dimensions are directly connected to the fact tables, so you can easily interact with your data and get the insight you need to support your hotel decisions.
In order to support the hoteliers with online booking through their own websites, they can use our e-commerce integration framework. Additionally, to increase bookings, we provide an integration to central reservation systems, where Synexis is a part of the first version of LS Central for Hotels. With this integration, hoteliers can receive bookings, cancellations, modifications, etc. We are also working on a out-of-the-box integration with SiteMinder and Booking.com. Partners can also add API integrations utilizing the online booking engine connector and customize integrations for their customers. This is very important because according to a study from Leisure Travel Trends, we know that around 87% of guests will visit a hotel website before making a reservation. Another great part of the LS Central suite is staff management. It helps hoteliers to manage their staff efficiently and decrease their cost. The staff management solution helps them plan staff rosters fast and easy, handle staff hours, and set salary codes. They can schedule shifts, estimate costs, and compare the estimate to budget to make sure the business is always operating in profit. The solution can also calculate staff commissions and has several loss prevention modules, warning them in case of suspicious activity at the POS. It is also possible to check your employees' sales history and make sure that you always employ the right staff for your business. When you set up staff management, there is a vast number of calculations and options and logic to choose from for converting time registration to salary hours. Looking at our short-term roadmap, there will be two main new versions of LS Central for Hotels during 2020. Version 16.2 to be released on July 9th, which will contain multi-property, providing ability to manage multiple properties with different inventories and processes within the same LS Central company. This is a very important addition to manage multiple hotel buildings and to support hotel chain management. Another new functionality is enabling creation of packages to include one or many activity products as well as specific items or group of items through deals. We will address this topic in the next two slides in more detail. We will also release version 16.3 during Q4 this year, which will contain enhanced view of room planning, where users can view planned room occupancy and pre-allocate reservations to rooms, view list of reservation, view of rooms and when they are planned, etc. The enhanced functionality in version 16.2 will enable bundling the hotel experience to a package. This will cover room bookings combined with packets of extra services such as reservations of tables and activities, as well as included retail and hospitality items. This functionality will be covering setup of packages to include activities and/or items such as breakfast, dinners, drinks, set dinner, etc. Activities are created when reservation is confirmed. Items in package are charged to room if not included in the rate. Allowances can be created for generic items such as one drink. LS Activity is our solution for handling reservation management and bundling of rooms with other services like spa, food and beverage, etc. Reservations are of course essential for every hotelier. Every guest, group, agent or company receives one invoice. The invoice can include retail, hospitality, entertainment, meeting rooms or hotel room cost. The pre-routing can be configured in the back office. Guests can decide individually if they like to split the cost and if yes, in which manner. You may have heard of the Blue Lagoon. It's a resort in Iceland that is often featured in a list of places to see before you die. The Blue Lagoon selected LS Central for Hotels for their 4-star and their 5-star hotels, alongside the spa, restaurants and retail stores located in the resort. They have prepared for the future, improve the business to get ready for all the future customers to get a great experience to meet all COVID-19 challenges. Let's hear more from Tore Gudmundsdóttir, Chief Financial and Information Officer at the Blue Lagoon.
My name is Tore Gudmundsdóttir and I am the Chief Financial and Information Officer at the Blue Lagoon. The Blue Lagoon is one of Iceland's most popular attractions and best known for its spa facilities. We though also have 2 hotels, 4 restaurants and 3 retail stores and an online store, where we sell our skincare line created from the bioactive elements of the geothermal seawater. The retreat was opened in 2018 and is a luxury spa resort where we can offer our guests an extraordinary experience all year round. The Blue Lagoon is a place where nature, design and science brings forth a world of wonder and wellness. We have outgrown our current solution and needed to invest in future growth. We needed a holistic solution for our operations. That is why we decided on LS Central and Microsoft Dynamics Business Central. This provided us with one unified solution, covering retail, restaurant, hotel, activities and member management, and it does not require us to do any integration. The current world situation has helped us to meet our goal to implement our new solution in record time. Our strategy is to fully utilize the standard functionality of new development from LS Retail. It will help us with future growth and to streamline our core processes. Implementing the latest technology from Microsoft and LS Retail will enable us to upgrade our system frequently with minimum effort. In our opinion, this is the greatest value created by this project.
I think it's fantastic what the Blue Lagoon has done. They have used this time when hospitality was on a break to meet their goals of replacing their IT with a modern solution. As travel restarts, they can offer experiences that are even more unforgettable. Thank you for your attention. We now welcome your questions and feedback.